What is popping, voice crack gang? A lot of you guys have been asking me lately how to like make scenarios, how to use the editor, how to play the game. A lot of different tips, strategies, blah blah blah. You get the point. Essentially, just a better tutorial because the in-game tutorial is kind of lackluster. Well, it's not completely lackluster. In terms of gameplay, it's actually not bad, but for the scenario, it does well. For the editor, it doesn't really say too much. So I'll show you guys a little bit about that. Obviously, you can create a city, and what that means is essentially you can upgrade the village. Essentially, you get the point when it comes to that. Pretty simple stuff. Leaders, you can add leaders, which is pretty interesting. You can name them. I'll just name it RaiderKnight, and obviously you have to add a civilization for your leader to control. RaiderKnight will be the leader of Allier. No. I'm going to be the leader of, we'll just bring our RaiderKnight Rebellion. I already have a custom nation. Image name, I don't think I have to have an image. Born whenever, it doesn't really matter. I don't want to add all that. Population growth, this is how good I am as a leader. I can just add a +1 to all this, and then I'm like a pro leader. And then save. It's really simple. So that's how you create a leader. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. I think I can click R and then it'll show up. But yeah, it'll just show up. So pretty simple again with that. You can also create a civilization. I'll just create a new one just for show. You can customize the flag however you'd like, change the colors, blah blah blah. And you can actually make some pretty cool designs like this. I like this. So what should we name this? I've already named a lot of countries. So what's the scenario that I could eventually make? I'll do I might eventually do a Marvel scenario. We'll call this the Iron Man country, because why not? Civilization color, obviously, you know, it's Iron Man, so you gotta be red. And yeah, you can save your country. And then if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, you have the Iron Man country. So pretty cool, pretty cool. And we're gonna create a scenario just to show you guys what all you can do with it. You can actually choose what countries, or not what countries. Did I really just call Africa a country? Continent. Well, you can choose what continents are playable. So if you click them, if they're red, that means they're not playable. If they're green, they are playable. Pretty simple stuff. You can also click down here, and you can make North Africa the only playable area. And you can do a lot of stuff like that. And you can fix it too. It just takes a little bit. And I'll fix all the land real quick so it's all playable again. Well, let's make it all playable. And then we'll make Africa a playable area again. So now we have the whole world. It's all playable. Again, green means that you can play in the selected territory, and red means that it is off limit. After that, when you do all this stuff, you can hit next, and you can actually customize the wasteland. So let's just pretend, for whatever reason, a nuclear bomb hit and wiped out, like, I don't know, all this land in the central USA. It's very unrealistic, but as you can see, you can make cool scenarios like, let's say, a meteor hit America. I don't know. Something dumb like that. And you can even reverse it as well, and you can fix it. I think I fixed it. I'm not really sure what I did. Okay, well, maybe I was just a dork. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I fixed it now, and obviously you can, you know, get rid of the land again, just like that. So we're going to undo all this. I don't really like to mess with the wasteland tool that much unless I'm making a custom scenario where I would need to use this, but well, now we're just messing up. Can we fix it? I'm not really sure how to fix it. Reverse, and we can... I think, yeah, we just do this, and then we hit reverse. Alright. So that's how you quickly fix it. And then you can... We're learning together. It's a joint learning I don't know, joint learning session about how to use the editor. I'm not perfect. The game's only been out for a couple days now, so I still have a lot to learn. So just because I'm making a tutorial, don't expect me to be like a next level expert or something. We can add Iron Man though now, and the little country we made before, and now we have an Iron Man nation in Paris. I'm not sure why I added it into Paris, but I mean that's fine. We can also add Castile. We can make them fascist. We can make Iron Man a republic. We can really do anything we want. We can add a random African country. Where's Algiers at? And then we can make them a monarchy. And we can do a lot of stuff like that. So after you have all the nations you want, what you want to do is hit next. And then you can assign provinces. So you might be asking, how do you expand the nation? Well, if you click the capital of the nation, it will say select whatever that nation is. And you can use the brush tool, and you can expand the nation pretty simply. And you can, yeah, it's pretty easy to do this. But let's say you messed up and you want to go back. Very simple. All you do is hit back, and you can add countries again. So really easy stuff. You can remove them if you didn't like them. And yeah, pretty easy stuff. So I'm just going to add a basic scenario with Castile kind of being a kind of powerful country. And we'll pretend Castile is about to battle Iron Man. So I'm going to build this scenario real quick. Nothing crazy, just a ugly looking scenario. We'll have Algeria have a little bit of land also. Might as well give them something. So let's make them have a little bit of an empire. I don't know. And that can be Algeria's little country. We'll even give them... Can we give them Monaco? Yeah, let's give them Monaco. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So you got Algeria as an empire, kind of. Another thing you can do after you have all your countries set up is you can hit next. So once you have all your countries, you can name your scenario. We'll call this the worst scenario ever because I'm not gonna save it. And you can also change the date that your scenario starts at. So we'll do Age of Imperialism, and we'll say it's 1906. Why not? That's a good date, sure. You can put your name here. I'll just put, if I can click it again, I'll just put RaiderKnight because duh. And then you can also do a lot of other stuff. You can add technology levels, and you can click different countries and make them stupid, or you can make them like genius level, god tier, I don't know. After you're done messing with the technology levels, you can go into manage diplomacy, and you can actually change quite a bit of stuff. You can add alliances pretty simply. You can add relations, which I think this is a lot easier way to do it. You can literally just add alliances this way, and I think it's way easier to do it this way, and it's a lot quicker. So we're going to have both of these countries be allies, because why not? We'll give them a non-aggression pact with, I don't know, Algeria, because who cares? I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly. Actually, no, you have to go up here, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. Add them here, and then add them there. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not really too sure, to be completely honest, when it comes to that. Again, we're all learning, because I'm not perfect at this either. You can add vassals somehow. I don't know. There's a lot of like really crazy stuff you can do in this game. So this is for like the pros, essentially, who really want to make a quality scenario. Me, myself, I make crap scenarios where all I do is just set up the country's territory, and you know that's kind of about it. But for the pros out there, you'll figure it out. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just making up excuses because I don't really know how to do it all. You can set up armies, you can set events, which is pretty cool as well. You can actually add an event, add a title, let's say End of the World, and you can make, like, I don't know, some random crap happen. Add a condition, let's say population blew up to like 1 billion people. I don't know, something dumb like that. And you can save that, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. Now it won't let me leave the game. But yeah, you get the point. I'm not really sure if it's going to let me leave now. Oh no.